sorry about that, guys. We're back. But anyways, Zach, are you ready? Are you ready to join the next to start the next Are you ready to start the next segment? Yeah. What do you want to do next segment? Do you want to do UI? What do you want to do?
Let's go to the UI.
All right. I'm gonna share it to your screen. I'm gonna share it to your screen.
Okay.
So it should be shared to your screen now. Oops.
All right.
One sec, Zach. We don't see your stream.
Okay, I'm streaming and you don't see mine?
Yeah, I see it now.
There we go. Now look at this excellent loading screen that we will have in all MBTA games. This will be the next menu screen of all MBTA games.
It's still work in progress.
Yeah, work in progress. It'll be a pan animation of the map, the stations, and it'll have like a simple menu like this, very clear and easy to read. Disclaimer: South End, the title South End at the top will be changed based on the experience game. So South End or Somerville. And one thing to mention that South End will join Somerville in the same game. So what I'm saying is you'll no longer be able to join Somerville directly. You'll first have to get into the MBTA game hub, which is just a menu game to choose your destination, South End or Somerville. Therefore, we have ease of access into both divisions. So we have ride, drive, shop, and settings. Currently, the ride setting works. You have a really cool animation of the transition. And currently we see the overhead view of all stops gathered. Disclaimer, this is not like the real setup in real life. So you could see different connections over here, Medford Square. We have each Sullivan Bay, so CT2, 91, 95, 105, and then the main Sullivan, Davis Square, Myrtle Street at Cobble Hill Apartments, Cambridge at Brighton, and
you can click one.
Yep.
And you can also move your character too.
Yeah.
And it actually tells you where you are.
Yeah. The flashing beacon is you. And if you could click on any waypoint, it basically transitions you into that. It basically zooms into that stop and gives you information. And you could set waypoints, or you could simply teleport there.
One sec, Zach. Your stream died.
Oh no. It just...
Alright, it works now.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go back to the menu again.
So you have to go slide, you move your mouse to the left of the screen. You see the arrow?
Right. Menu. Yep. So now
we'll be also shipping a demonstrator to our server boosters very soon. So if you want to actually demonstrate the system and see how it works, well, you become a server booster or a donator.
You could see that I've made Davis Square a waypoint, and it currently flashes on my screen no matter what. So this is from the overhead view of the map.
Change FOV works too, eh? But it's just a change FOV. We working the UI still. This is well, parts of it is new and parts of it is old. So yeah, but You can also teleport like Zach is doing. And there, Zach teleport to stop. So you'll be able to actually select all kinds of stops. We know it was a feature that was requested a lot. And you can also see here, this is one of our new UIs we're working on still. It's still work in progress, we're still planning to change it. So Zach is demonstrating the enter FOV. You can see all the cool animations have been added to the UI. Now,
Yes, this were the thumbnails.
we should put it as
The
thumbnail of
UI
the game
is
stream.
much. Yeah. The UI is much sleeker. It's much cleaner. It's much more simple, basically, with these icons Cole has made.
I didn't make the icons, they're actually from material design. I base all my designs off Google's material design language, but all the animations and everything is custom. So they're based off of the design, but they use the material design guidelines. Just a guideline.
So this UI is still work in progress, but this will be the new spawn UI for all vehicles, and our points and XP system is coming. So, like, you'll be required to have a certain amount of points and experience to drive a bus, and its configurations.
This UI, I'm actually going to redo it completely. It's actually going to go, the old UI is actually going to go completely in the trash. I'm actually going to redo it from the ground, from the base up. You're going to actually have a view of the whole model of the bus. You're going to actually see the model, and you can, from that, it's actually going to be able to, you'll be able to select your model based on a drop-down list, and it's actually going to be multiple windows, so to clean it up, because if we have
Yeah, I had to rejoin it.
it's fine. So anyways, you can see right here, it's a new loading screen again. Just going to adjust it real quick, guys. There, so you guys can see it better. There we go.
It's amazing. Oh, the search feature.
Yeah, you can search. The feature, the thing we actually leaked was actually the search function. So you can actually search your all of the stations. So if you just move your mouse, or so Zach, say you move your mouse anywhere on your screen, you can see it disappears automatically. So if you move your mouse, or if you zoom out, so you can, did you actually demonstrate you can actually zoom in and zoom out the thing? So yeah, using your mouse wheel can actually zoom in and zoom out, and you'll be able to see the whole map. You can set a waypoint. It's really cool system. And you can see the distance between, you can walk, yeah. And once you get under 10 studs, it will disable the waypoint. So, or remove it. Oh no, Flux is there.
Oh, hi, Flux.
Anyways, are we ready? Are we ready for the next demo? I'm getting it ready right now. The next demo. Just give me 1 second.
Yes.
The next demo is. Next demo is a really big demo, but it's really cool, and it needs to be done in studio because we're using experimental features that are not released yet. So I'm going to move over to my studio. So here you guys are saying, oh yeah, well, what is it? I want you guys just a little bit of suspense. You're probably saying, oh well, select date. It must be very simple, a very simple thing to do, right? We're gonna play it and we're gonna see. But first, we're not actually gonna do this. We're actually gonna view the text box. So I want to show you some cool stuff we're working on, and you guys are gonna be surprised at how Anyways, well, I'm not gonna say anything. So this is a text box. This is how all new text boxes will look in the MBOC UI. We're standardizing everything. The whole UI is basically gonna get a refresh, but it's not gonna get a refresh in looks. It's gonna get a refresh. Well, yes, it is in looks, but it's not like the UI is actually gonna change or anything. It's still gonna remain the old. It's still gonna remain the same old UI that you guys are used to. It's just gonna be a different design. Well, same design, but different feel, and it'll just feel more responsive and just overall a higher quality UI. But anyways, here's the text box. So you can see this, it starts with a very cool animation, and I can enter text, and you can see right there. This is a cool animation I did with You can see, oh, it doesn't like it because it has to be, the content must be, this is a test, so this is a test. And you can see, okay, it accepts it. I'm going to press enter, and there you go. That's a fill text. Now if I unfill that, I'm just going to press enter. You can see there, it has to be a certain content. Now, of course, this is just a test. This is just a test to show that it works, the error system and all that. But for example, in dispatch UIs and destination UIs, if your code doesn't work, it's actually going to do a little animation, and it's those little stuff that's going to make the UI really, really responsive. So you guys are saying, well, this is just a text box. Well, that must be quite boring. Well, yeah, it is kind of boring, but as again, like we said, the details matter. Details matter in everything we do, and that's why even the slight animation in our text box is really, really important. Anyways, the next thing we want to show, and whoa, is this chat box ever go goddamn huge? Oh, we want to disable it. We're going to select the date, and you're going to say, well, we can select the date by just entering like 01/07/2021. That's kind of barbaric, if you know what I mean. Like, what if you do an error and all that? It's not clear. It's not a really friendly user experience, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I want to select my date, and you can see right here, oh, that cool pop-out animation comes out. So you can see right there. I'm actually going to stop my game, and actually, so you guys can see the whole UI, I'm just going to make it a bit smaller. There we go. And you guys can see there's another demo coming up right after. So we're going to select our date, and you can see right here, it's a very cool animation. So again, the same level of detail with the same error animation, and all that. But anyways, so you can see right here, I can select the date. So I'm going to select maybe the 1st of July. So you can see right here, 1st of July. I'm going to press OK. Again, you can see it doesn't like it because the date has to be greater than today. Alright. Well, I'm going to select, how about a greater date? So I'm going to go, by the way, it generates calendars automatically. So it uses, it can generate like unlimited calendars. I can go all, like I can go to 2100 if I want to, or something like that, or something like that crazy. But I want to go to like 2028 or something, or 2030. So I'm just gonna go to 2030. Alright. I'm actually gonna choose my birthday, why not? Right there. Thursday, January. Or press OK. You can see, okay, the date cannot be greater than a month. Alright, so I have to click on it again. You can see right here also cool things that highlights the date of today. So today we are correctly the 8th of July. I'm gonna choose 9th. Press OK. And it finally accepts it. That's a very cool demo. The last demo I want to show is the time demo. So again, the same really nice, really smooth animation pops up. And right now, we are 7:38 p.m. So as you can see, when you open it, it selects automatically today's date. And again, the same attention to detail when I highlight over a text box, it always will change colors. You can see right here. And once I select it, it becomes emboldened. So you can see, very cool animation. Anyways, I want to select my time to be 15:30, and you can see right there, it doesn't accept my 15:30 because it has to be an hour. Let's say I want actually 3:30. There we go, it accepts it. I want an AM, I want PM. I'm going to choose PM, and of course, okay. Voila. Why do we want to show these really cool demos is because this is going to be the basis of our new UI design, and it's going to make it way more intuitive. All of the new UIs we have planned have time boxes, they have date boxes, they have text boxes, and we're working on the basis of our system. So everything is cohesive and makes sense. And it's just this attention to detail that you're going to see throughout the MBOC Gen 2, whether it's in UI, whether it's in bus development, whether it's in a ticket system. All of these little systems add up to having a great experience. And we're really proud, and I have really a great passion of working on projects like this, and Zach does too, I hope. Well, Zach, I guess you can do.
Yes, I really do.
And you can also see a lot of attention to detail in the matter of the shadows in the background. So shadows are coming back to the MBOC UI. Again, really nice attention to detail when you select a text box, when you select a date picker, when you select a time picker. These are just some little demos we wanted to show you guys. But anyways, Zach, I think we're ready to move on to the next demo. And I think this is a pretty big demo. It's the XDE 40 engine sound. So Zach has been working very hard on the engine sound. But I'm gonna let Zach actually talk about the engine sound because he made it, and I think he has he did a lot of hard working inside and outside Roblox too. So if you want to show the cool things you've been doing in Desmos,